Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. So we have a new event this day. It's the variant summon. So we can summon and have the classical hero and also the variant, which is an alternate forms of heroes that when used modify their class, their special skills and stats. We are kind of accustomed to this form of variant with Empire and Puzzles because we have costumes for 2 years, I believe. So it's not new regarding Empire and Puzzle, but it's new on Puzzle Combat. We need 5 coins to do a summon. We can have some coins during the stage, but also with offers, of course. What is noticeable, I think, is that the percentages are not that great, so you can have 1% chance to summon one featured 5-star hero of the portal, only 1%, and you can have 0.9% for a non-featured event hero, and it can be also one hero that does not have the variant. So that's kind of hard odds, so to speak. For epic event hero, we have 8%, but the pool is so diluted that you can have basically any 4-star and not the ones who have the variant on their hero. So that's kind of a shame. Well, we have some costumes, I would say it's called variant on Puzzle Combat, but it's not on all heroes, and we will have to wait other iterations of the event to have all the variant, I guess. So let's move on to the cards of the new heroes. So we have Lilian. The variant, what is noticeable is the variant bonus. It's huge because it's an increase of 7% of attack and defense bonus, 12% of health bonus, and 5% of charge bonus. And it has a lot of consequences regarding if you can activate an hero in fast mode or average mode. So it will be interesting to see on which heroes it is helpful for them to activate in fast speed. Just to remind, fast speed, if I'm not wrong, it's 58 charge speed that is required to have a fast speed, so to speak. So we have Lilian, Mountain Climber. So great stats, especially offensively. 786% of attack, so that's huge. She was already fast for her, so you can show the initial hero by just tapping on the variant icon. And she was a good sniper, I would say. Not the best, but it was okay. Now she's among the best, and I will explain why, on my opinion, because she's dealing a lot of damage, 465% at the fast speed. And what's even more enjoyable for her, if you have the chance to have her, don't hesitate to upgrade her, I would say, because it is the first elementary debuff, elementary blue debuff. I don't think we have other one for blue. And the target gets minus 48% defense against blue for 3 turns. So it will be so useful for war machines, and she will be also useful for raids, wars, and stages. Basically, she will be useful everywhere. So I would be very happy to have her on my accounts because I play on 2 accounts. But if you see, I've done a first summon pool and she did not come, unfortunately. But I will try my luck again next time. So Lilian, excellent. And the second one that is featured is Powell. Powell is not a great hero, on my opinion, because he's slow, first of all, and is only dealing damage on 3 targets, and that's too little damage input regarding his speed. Even if in a tank position, it can be used, but that's all for me. But the variant side is way better, because we can see that he's upgrading and he's doing a lot of damage. Well, a lot. It is doing damage on all enemies, so that's better than just doing it on 3, but it's less damage, 170%, still on slow speed. But if you use the right gun, maybe you can put it on average, so why not? All allies regenerate 399 HP over 3 turns. All allies get 38 charge generation for 3 turns. So I guess for booster bonus tourney, it will be good. And maybe it will have some use as a tank position, but it won't be good elsewhere to me. So I'm not looking for him that much, to be honest. I think he's quite decent, especially with the variant bonus. But well, there's better heroes to me. If we go to check the other 5 stars, we have Stinger. And what's great is that she was of the Recon class, and now she has the best class, Warfighter class, because she can revive, so that's great. We can see that she has a great attack, 738, that's really good. So she's dealing 425 damage to the target. It's a little less than Lilian, but it's still very great for a sniper. She reduces the charge of the target by 20% and heals the caster for 40% of damage dealt. She also clears status element from the caster. I think she's good. She's not excellent because she's one stand hero. I guess on the if you put it on the side, she can be annoying because she can revive, she can reduce the charge, and she can heal herself. But she will only be cleaning status element from the caster. We would have liked her to clean maybe all heroes on your side. So I kind of have mixed feelings regarding Stinger. I think she's good, but she's not as useful as Lilian for me. But she's great. I think she can be in an attack team or a defense team. She's fast as well. So you can charge her really fast, and you don't need a lot of tiles to launch her special. So that's great. We have Vigo, which is another slow hero. To be honest, is one of the worst season 1 heroes to me, because not a lot of damage, 190 on all enemies, but not a lot, and just a small poison. All enemies received 309 damage poison over 3 turns, and well, it was hard to not to have an improve on this guy. So now he's dealing 215 damage % on all enemies, so that's better. All enemies get 29% defense for 4 turns. This minus defense is great in a lot of cases. So okay, and all allies get 46% attack up and a further 17% increase every time they are hit during 4 turns. The effect can stack up to 161 attack. Okay, so that's kind of great. The only flaw is that it's slow. But maybe I don't remember the. Maybe you can tell me in the comments. I always remember for fast it's 58 charge speed, but for average I don't remember. But maybe with the charge bonus and the good weapon, it can have charge speed at the equivalent of average. I think he has a good defense, 761, and good amount of health as well. So why not as a tank? He has a sentry class. So as a tank, it should be okay, I guess. Not the best, but still. And do we have other 5 stars? Yes, the last one, Zidane. I would love to have him as well because he's already up, fully up on my roster. He's assault class. Now he's dealing 295 damage to the target and nearby enemies. So that's great. The target and nearby enemies gain minus 28% charge generation for 3 turns. That's great. You can slow down the enemies. And removes buffs from the target and nearby enemies. Oh, that's really good. Zidane is one of the best of the series to me with Lilian, definitely, because the classical version is still used by a lot of players, but it has been nerfed in the past, I believe, and now is really better with the variant version, especially that is very versatile because both version as useful for me. So that's not like, okay, only the variant version is useful. Not the case. Both versions are great. Okay, so that's it for the 5 stars. Let's check 4 stars, and there is no 3 stars, unfortunately. It's only 4 and 5 stars. So we have Paladin, which is not that good in his original form because he only does damage over time, and well, you can easily get around it. On the costume is way better because it's dealing 365 damage to the target. So that's kind of a good snipe at fast speed. And the target gets silenced for 3 turns, so heroes won't be able to use their special keys, so that's really useful. Paladin is great, so if you have him, I think you shouldn't hesitate to level him as well. We have Bridget. I like the form of his costume. It's kind of a modern version of, well, her variant. It's kind of a good design, I think. What will be interesting for her, so we still have the armor bonus, but it's over time, so 3 turns. And all allies resist new status elements for 3 turns. Okay, so she won't be cleansing like before. She will be preventing new status elements from coming. So, well, so that's great. Yeah, Bridget is good as well. We have a lot of good heroes. We have Edge, which for me is one of the best heroes, 4-star hero season 1, fast. Does a lot of damage. Well, a lot. This good amount of damage, 140. And poison as well. He will be losing his warrior class, so that's a shame, but well, we will see what he can bring on the variant version. He's still dealing 190%. All allies share receive damage with each other for 3 turns. Okay, that's excellent. So it will be kind of both offensive and defensive heroes. So I love this kind of heroes because we will be able to share damage. We don't have a lot of heroes that can do that yet on Puzzle Combat. And on top of that, the cherry on the cake for me, all enemies get minus 144 defense for 4 turns. So that's excellent. Edge is really good. And I had the chance to summon it, and I've already leveled him up. Let me just check where he is. Yeah, he's there. And I will be using him a lot because it's a significant upgrade for my rosters. So Edge, I'm really happy. I will do a video test, I think, of him maybe later today or tomorrow. And I was anyway upgrading a second Edge, so that will be perfect for my roster. After him, we have, okay, so he kind of shuffles the order. Throttle, which is good. It was a good hero for me, and now it's even better. He can remove buff from all enemies, recover 340 health for all allies, all enemies because unaffected by dodge bonuses for 3 turns. Okay, that's really great. Good defensive stats, 613. Yeah, I think he should be definitely in the Reds tourney, in Wars, on attack. With the great weapon, with the great gun, you can charge him at fast speed. Yeah, because he has a support class. So he will have +4 charge speed. And if you take the weapon that gives 6 that gives 6 charge, I think it's good. Yeah, if you give him the Relic Chanter Bargo, it would be great for him to launch his special the same as fast. Okay. Do we have any left? I'm not sure. Yeah, we have Echo, which is an excellent hero as well, and it will improve our versatility. Good statistic in attack, 647, and she will still deal damage around the same, 10% more. She will no longer reduce the mana of enemies, but she will increase charge generation for 3 allies. Okay, I kind of prefer the normal side, to be honest, because you prefer to slow down enemies by reducing their charge, maybe, in a lot of cases, better than just boosting charge generation and only on 3 heroes. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. I prefer the original side. And okay, I think we've done it. So don't hesitate to comment and to correct me if I've given information that can be improved, because I'm not as advanced on Puzzle Combat than in Empire Puzzles. And if you want to support me, don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. I will do other videos regarding Puzzle Combat. So see you soon. Thank you.